Quick message to all our viewers before we get started on today's video. It has come to our attention that over 90% of our regular viewers are not subscribed to the channel. We request you to please click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video from Mythology is out. The bigger the channel gets, the better the quality of videos that we do for you also gets. So please help us make some amazing videos by supporting the channel and clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Now over to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythology with your host Nitin Nair. As we promised in our last episode, we are committed to putting out regular podcasts and videos, and this is our second video and podcast in this new series or new season, you may call it, that we are in right now. And in our last episode, we discussed about the Minotaur or the man-bull from Greek mythology. And I figured, let's keep up with this human-animal combination or a hybrid version and talk about another creature in Greek mythology, which is similar but different. This is the Centaur. Centaurs were a type of creature from Greek mythology that were half horse and half man. The head, torso and arms of the centaur were joined at the waist to a horse's legs, which represented unrestrained chaos and barbarism. They were also frequently depicted in pottery and architectural sculptures. Centaurs are known for their lustful reputation and bestial nature, but some of them were not always depicted in favorable light in Greek myths. These animals serve as a metaphor for the dangers that we can face if we lose our sense of reason and civility. The appearance of centaurs can be traced back to the early Greek archaeological finds, which depict them as being joined at the waist by a human torso to a horse's withers. They lived in the forests and mountains of the province of Magnesia, where they hunted wild animals and built weapons using tree branches and rocks. The centaur was a hybrid creature, like I mentioned, that had the upper body of a man and the legs and torso of a horse, and it was sometimes depicted with pointed ears and a snub nose. If we look at the familial lineage of the centaurs, Centaurus was the father of the centaur race. He was the offspring of Ixion, who had made love to Hera, and Zeus, who had created a cloud that resembled Hera. The mythical creatures were believed to live in Thessaly's forests. It is believed that their existence was based on a tradition of bullfighting in the area. The word centaur originally meant bull killer. The idea of a single creature being created by the skilled horsemen of Thessaly emerged after they reportedly seemed to be at each other's necks. A tribe of centaurs was also said to have lived in Cyprus, who according to Nonnus were the offspring of Zeus, who was angered by the seed that he spilled on the ground after he had failed to find his wife Aphrodite. The Lamian Feres were a group of animals that lived in the Lamos River. They were set up by Zeus to protect the infant Dionysus from Hera's evil intentions. However, after Hera turned them into centaurs, the animals eventually joined his campaign against the Indians. The centaur is also known as Centaurus, Centauroi, and Hippocentaur. In many Greek myths, the centaurs are regarded as wild horses. The battles between these animals and humans, similar to those involving the Titanomachy and the Olympian gods, serve as a metaphor for the conflict between barbarism and civilization. One of the most important notable battles that the centaurs fought was the Iapte, which was caused by the attempt to kill the women of the tribe on the day that Hippodamia married Pirithous. The conflict between the civilized behavior and the lower appetites of humans is a metaphor for the conflict that we face if we lose our sense of reason and civility. Theseus, who founded the cities, helped Pirithous to balance things. In the story from the Lapith, a hero known as Caeneus was attacked by the centaurs, who used their branches and rocks to beat him into the ground. In C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, the centaurs are regarded as the noblest and wisest creatures. They are known for their valiant and fierce nature, and they're loyal to the High King Aslan the Lion. In J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books, the centaurs are kept away from humans in the Forbidden Forest. In other pop culture references, although they are skilled at healing and archery, the centaurs are known to have a rebellious streak. In Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the animals are described as wild party animals who frequent American local slang. In Riordan's Heroes of Olympus, the centaurs are depicted as villains and servants of the Gigantus. Chiron, who is a mythological trainer of horses, is skilled in archery, and the other creatures featured in the series are also known for their animalistic traits. Apart from this, the centaurs are a very common creature depicted in cartoons, anime, comics, video games, and movies. Even today, the centaur is used to represent the astrological sign Sagittarius, and in many other ways as well. It is featured and considered to be a very masculine kind of representation that people use in various art forms. Let's move into other characters as we go along and look at a few other hybrids on the way to other gods and spirits and demigods that we will be featuring very soon in our list. We will stick to our promise to bring out more episodes. Until then, this is your host Nitin Nair signing out by reminding you once again that Mythlook is the home of mythology.